Dama says, let's go. It says I'm live, but, you know, you have to stay on the screen long enough for it to actually do the thing, right? Started grid for heat race number 2. Michael Strickland, Jaden Sheehan are going to make up that front row. Falcon Smith, Robbie Milburn are going to be there. Row number 2. Robert Church, Nathan Bigart, Taylor of the field here tonight. This is going to be one of those races, going to be one of those long runs. Colby, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. We are live on YouTube now. Sorry, YouTube. We didn't get to. Oh, and said 99 stars. Thank you for the star, sir. Appreciate you. Let's go striker from Mr. Van Nest.
Colby Peterson sent 99 stars.
Big let's go. Thank you, Budgie, for letting me know. Sorry, YouTube. You guys got a late start because I didn't stay on the screen long enough after clicking go live. You know. All right, Churchy. He's going to be out there. He's one of your driver cams tonight. Chop Chop Racing giving us all of our driver cams each and every week, so we appreciate the man behind the scenes. He's the reason why this dirt series continues to grow, continues to be a thing. He wants to see all the success in dirt. Well, you're going to get it right there. That is how it's going to be. Hell yeah. I have opted in out there, folks. If you are part of the Twitch crew, I have opted in for the 35% discount. If you send 5 or more subs, get 35% off. Because I want you guys to save money. It's a new feature that they've been tested, and if you guys can save money, regardless if I make money or not, it's really cool, and it's a good way for you to support. So, also if you have Prime sub, use that free money, Bezos money. Let's go. We're green. Yep, baby. Wow, look at all that dirt. That dirty 80. Milburn, high side, 805 in tow. Michael Strickland. Little part of the race line down to the bottom. Here comes Falcon Smith. Falcon Smith to the 34. Trying to maximize some points here. Jaden Sheehan way up on the outside lane. Big swing for Falcon Smith. Can he clear out of the corner? Not going to be there just yet. Big swing down on the turn 1. 88 up on the outside lane. Oh, gets up into him. 34. Doors the 88. And now Jaden Sheehan will strike. Speaking of strike, he's now got some left front damage. Big arrow push. There's the 01 and Nathan Bigart digs on the bottom side. Robbie Milburn to second. Dirt racing everything. 80 to the 805, almost clear. Milburn fastest lap of the race, 14.64. Striker. Oh. 5 of Church into the 88. 88's getting beat up here. Got a fast setup. He's got to work his way forward. 34, 5 laps to go, just ahead. 88 up into the wall. 5 trying to run that little lane. And Stryker just getting abused here. As right now, Falcon Smith back to third. He's the one that was trying to go for the lead there. Jaden Sheehan, Robbie Milburn, Falcon Smith working. Stryker. His last lap puts him in the swing here. 4 laps to go. He's got a lot of work to do. Robbie Milburn, fastest lap of the race again, 14.52. Able to run the egg shape out of the corner. 805, 80. Corner out. 80 with a big run onto the front straightaway. Jaden Sheehan, big full suit here. Got to hold on to it. 2 laps to go. Drops in, egg shape bottom. Corner out. 80's going to have a run here. Striker, that 0.2 of a second faster than everybody in front of him except for Jaden Sheehan as they're door-to-door on the final lap. White flag waves. Robbie Milburn swings for the fences. Almost misses there as the 805 drops into the corner one final time. Robbie Milburn, Jaden Sheehan putting on a show on the final lap. It'll be Sheehan by 2/100ths of a second over Robbie Milburn. Jaden Sheehan winning the feature. He'll start outside row number 1, Robbie Milburn in that second row. Falcon Smith, Robert Church, and Nathan Bigart, Michael Strickland. Striker got beat up. He got beat up, man. He got beat up. Concy coming. What, that dang old Concy? Started grid for the Concy. Brad Dub, Nathan Bigart, Connor Hazel, Michael Strickland. Yeah. Good to the thing. 12-lap Concy for all these drivers, and We'll see if the racing is going to be as epic as ever. Thank you, folks, for being out there. Appreciate everybody for doing it. Good luck to the Warrior Boys, Ethan. Wish you could figure out dirt. Can't even get a rookie micro official done without smashing into the wall. That's the same as me. I like the dirt street stocks.
That's me. That's 110% me.
Those are what I like. I like the dirt street stocks. Let's go for the Budgie Bird. Thank you, dear. Appreciate you. I think that's one of the concepts of dirt that you always have to try to work. Ethan, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you, RB, for the YouTube. I don't know why I have to wait so long to let YouTube cycle. I love you, YouTube. You've been great to me. However, the issue that I have is, well, you know, that I clicked go live. I'm still hovering. You know, the spinning Windows circle. Doing the da, 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 da. All right.
Oh yeah, you want to do a forecast? 100% chance of thunder. Stay with me.
Home of Tony Stewart, Eldora. We're going green for the Consi. And SDK needs refreshed. Of course it does. Brad Todd, Nathan Bigard, Connor Hazel, Michael Strickland. 12 laps into this one. That's what we're going to be running here. For those who are out there watching, make sure that if you haven't updated it, you need to update your dang old Star Citizen. It just went to 4.2, I believe, 4.2.1. I don't know, happened to 4.2, I think. Big Art fastest lap of the race. Striker 3.8 back. Try to make something happen. But hey, maybe he's working on a few things or 10. Brad Dove ahead. Nathan Bigart, Brad Dove side by side. Connor Hazel runs the fastest lap so far, 15:07. Trying to close in a second and a half back is going to be those two right there. Nathan Bigart, Brad Dove working the corner. Dove to the bottom side. 8 laps to go. Nathan Bigart. I mean, 70 laps on a feature is a long way around this racetrack. And one of the things about a 70 lapper is that
worried that they're going to have tires.
Yeah, tires are going to be the big issue. And with the new dynamic tire model, those are things that we're going to have to keep our eye on. Nathan Bigard, 14.93, a little bit of clean air. Run on the outside lane. Try to figure a thing or 10 out. Brad Dove, 7 laps to go. Connor Hazel down on the bottom side. This is not a car you want to try to change tires in as well. It takes a long damn time to change your tires. I'm just saying. These drivers working. Tell you what, this track looked unbelievably good during the daylight. I know that we see a lot of nighttime dirt racing. This track with all the dust particles and the daytime skybox, it looked amazing. I'm just saying. Now it doesn't show up near as good. iRacing, work on your dang nighttime skybox. I'm asking very nicely for friends. And for me. 01, 25, 27, 88. It's going to be the drivers. 15:11, the next lap time for Brad Dove. Striker 5.6 back. Just seemingly try to take it across the slick, figure a thing or two out. Again, you're going to be looking at that long run. Connor Hazel, 14.97. So Nathan Bigart leads with 2 to go. A little right side wall scrape there. Brad Dove, 1.8, 1.9 back. Striker, I mean, he's getting a little bit faster. Just trying to work that bottom side. White flag waves final lap here at the 12-lap Consi. Bigart looking to advance his position. He's going to do just that. He will start somewhere around that 8 spot. Somewhere around there. Bigart wins your Consi. Brad Dove will be second. Connor Hazel, Michael Strickland, your top dang old 4. And we appreciate it. Go. 01. Get a win. Now it's time for the warm-up. Yeah. All right, they're going to warm it up, and they're going to get this track doing its thing. As we'll see these drivers looking pretty darn snazzy. Paygold and I will be back in 2 Shades of Lambsdale. All right, we're ready. Let's do the starting grid here for the feature. 70 laps around Eldora. Nick Klosterman, Jaden Sheehan are going to make up that front row here in week 16. Keegan Brown, Robbie Milburn are going to make a road over 2. Justin Brown, Falcon Smith, Stephen Laskowski, Robert Church there, row number 4. Nathan Bigart, Brad Dove, row number 5. Connor Hazel, Michael Strickland, row number 6. 12 drivers tonight as we get ready to go. Geomax, geotechnical drilling, soiling, sampling solution company out of Sanger, Texas. Colby says I can run an F-150 80 miles an hour down a dirt road back home with no problem, but you can't get a dirt car around the circle. It's obnoxious. Brian Rinker, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. You know, I mean, it happens. Could you imagine, though? It's some of the best things that we get to see, and one of the best some of the best racing we did are on the back roads. I think a lot of these drivers are probably thinking the same thing. Give Geomax a call if you need them. Not just here in or not just in Sanger, Texas, but if you're anywhere in the southern U.S., they'll take care of you. They do a lot of investigative work, especially when it comes to new construction, and you know, I mean, you never know when you need your soil tested. 940-736-7720. Find them on social media as well. Geomax, all about that dirt. I'm ready for it. Penguin, are you ready? I think we're ready. Also, Jess says okay. All right, let's do the thing. We're green. Bye. Yeah. The fireworks are going off at Eldora. lap feature. Klosterman, Robbie Milburn. The pyrotechnics of Eldora Speedway. How about all that? And Big Art dropping backwards here as everybody goes to work.
You know, I love how the smoke cloudies the sky too. Like, they did a really good job with that.
I know. It's great. Build a house, you're amazing. He said, thanks again, Jason. Really appreciate you do and the atmosphere you build around the series. You're a certified badass. Thank you, sir. You're amazing. You keep killing it. 4 of 70. See Nick Klosterman out front, Robbie Milburn in second. Justin Brown's going to be in third. This is one of those situations that you got to make sure that you have enough tire for the tail of this one, especially if a caution were not to come out. Right now, Nick Klosterman is backed out. When we saw the pace earlier, remember they were running 14.6s, now 15.71, the fastest lap of the race so far. How much do you pace yourself? I think that's one of the big factors here. Justin Brown swinging the outside lane. Keegan Brown there on the inside. Falcon Smith up a spot early. There's Church there to the outside. Keegan Brown. Good look here. Fastest lap Justin Brown just ran. Trying to have that extra piece of the puzzle. Hold on to your butt. Gotta sneeze. Hold on. Hey, what? My allergies been kicking my butt today. Yeah, well, you know, I don't want to be drowsy. Nighttime, sniffling, sneezy, headache, cough, whatever, medicine, words, hard, things of the sort, you know.
I take Zyrtec, that some people sleep.
Oh, baby. There's Churchy. Oh, Churchy. Churchy having a lot of patience here.
Is he driving with one hand?
Oh, he does everything. He drives everything with one hand. Just one thing about Church that we love so very much. He drives everything with one hand. And
He's wearing 2 gloves. He's not playing Michael Jackson, but he's only driving with one hand.
I mean, can you blame him? All right, let's see if we can fix some things here. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nope. Yeah. Move that over. Yeah.
He does realize that driving with one hand's going to make one arm smaller than the other.
You know what? What is that movie? That was a movie. Lady in the Water. Where that guy, excuse me, only worked out one side of his hand, or one arm. Like a whole Stewie Griffin kind of thing.
Yeah. Gosh, I can't remember.
I like it. All right, that's Churchy. He's ready to rock and roll. Dustin Brown out front. Nick Clarkson will be in second. Everybody working. Thank you to those drivers from those driver camps. All right, the clouds are starting to pick up. I think the get into the corner. A lot of dirt kicking up. Still, it doesn't have the cloud cover that we're going to see. There's Barney. We've run green for 16 laps. Brown 15.35, trying to extend here. The track is drying out, and of course, we always like to see it. Striker up 2. Going to work from the back to the front. Laskowski is going to be off 2. Nathan Bigard up 1. Little right side scrape. You can see, especially on those red, white, and blue paint schemes, just how much the right side of that car, you could get a lot of dirt on it. You get some scrapes, left rear damage for the 01 there. Robbie Milburn is back to 7th. He's trying to save a little bit here for the tail end of this one. Justin Brown at front. Klosterman swinging. Keegan Brown parking it right in front of him. 26 on the bottom side. Keegan Brown rolling. They got that outside. Oh, gets into the wall a little bit. But hey, was able to hold on to it. Little right rear damage. No big deal. 15.29 this time by. 19 of 70. 15 laps to go this next time by. His 20s being completed. Keegan Brown working. All right, what are we doing tomorrow night? I don't know. We got to do something
I
tomorrow
don't
night.
know. We don't have a race.
No, it's weird. I got a race coming up in a couple of, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. That is going to be the RB 300. We're going to be at Texas, and we're going to be calling that one. That one's going to be a ton of fun. I got a whole bunch of money on the line, so I like cash races. I like money races like that because money races have a tendency to be the marbles, right? You know, all the marbles and all full send. So more aggression than just a championship race that you would normally see. So I'm pretty excited about that. Sunday fun day. This Sunday, folks, you're in for a treat. I got to figure out how to make Penguin a different pace vehicle because you can't put trucks in there at Pocono. And it is a multi-class race. Our first multi-class race you're going to see. Thompson hard charger right now. Justin Brown at 4. Klosterman off 2. Jaden Sheehan still working at 805. Churchy's going to be up 3. Churchy trying to push a little further. Robbie Milburn's working his way back to the outside. Falcon Smith on the inside, back to 6th. Door to door as they go. Strickland, positive 2 spots, just trying to make it manage.
Make me drive something different. Not sure about this, Jason.
So sure about Jess.
Me driving a different car.
Go for it. Go for it. You got it. Everybody, I'm giving Jess official permission to buy something she wants to buy. So when she doesn't get bored with her diamond paintings and not have anything to do. Okay, everybody agree? We all agree? We're in concurrence? Okay. Cat agrees. Yeah. Yeah, push the button. Oh, Dove sideways there. He's a lap down right now. Nick Klosterman out front as he's let Justin Brown go. 32 of 70 being completed. And again, the tires, that's the big management here. Tire management, 25 on the inside there. 555 looking to push down to the bottom. Dove runs second lane here, makes it difficult to pass. And I tell you what, Keegan Brown trying to get around him. He wants to catch these guys ahead of him. All he's doing is giving Dove is getting that preferred lane right now. And I tell you what, Keegan trying to put him back together. Great save by Brad Dove. Robbie Milburn back up to fourth. Is now going to be able to catch Dove in the preferred lane again. But is off pace enough that Robbie Milburn and the 805 of Jaden Sheehan are going to be able to try to roll on. Nick Klosterman, a second the difference here for Justin Brown. Nick Klosterman in second, off one from the start of the race, still working. Connor Hazel, tail of the field. Michael Strickland behind. Again, Steven Laskowski. Riker pressing on. Malcolm Smith losing ground to Nathan Bigart, Robert Church in sixth. And Jaden Sheehan rolling 1.8 second deficit here now for Justin Brown, 37 of 70. And now does Klosterman have enough on the tire to be able to work his way forward? Keegan Brown seeing the 80 slide the bottom. 555 back to the bumper. Battle for third right there. Both drivers down to the bottom. A little nose damage for the 555. He's got a little right front damage as well, so that car might actually... That battle with Dove that he had there, he was checked out from these two. And that contact making it that much more dangerous. As right now, 2.3 seconds the gap for Nick Klosterman. Brad Dove having an issue. He comes to pit road. No caution. I think he's trying to get that fixed, so hopefully Dove's good.
He hit the wall.
Did that fast repair, or is he getting tires? Nah, he got a fast repair. He's good. Justin Brown, Nick Klosterman, Robbie Milburn. Keegan Brown trying to close back in. Klosterman, hold on. Oh, Churchy. Caution. It's coming to pit road, so everybody will get back cycled around. I think Churchy hit the wall and was down on the bottom side, just trying to come to pit road. And one of the things about this pit road entry is that it joins the racetrack, and as you turn into this section of the racetrack, that happens, and that's unfortunate for Church. He's going to go a lap down because of it, at least according to what the relative says. So we'll see. Yeah, it'll be a lap down. That's unfortunate. Thank you, Budgie. You're amazing. You're a legend. Narul, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate you for following. I appreciate you very much. Folks, I want you to always remember that when people DM you or follow you or in other Discords with you, to remember to turn your privacy settings on. Okay. I had somebody try to scam me on helping me try to succeed on Twitch. Folks, my amount of success is whether or not these leagues continue to have me. I don't care about the amount of followers I have. I care about putting on a good show. And I care about family and those kinds of values. I don't care whether, we're either going to make money or we're not going to make money streaming. It's one of the things. So if you measure your success of streaming based on your dollar amount, then you are looking at it on the entirety of the wrong reason. Green flag, let's go. That's how I feel about that. Field stacked back up. Robbie Milburn on the bottom side. Klosterman rocking a hard spot. There's Keegan Brown. Klosterman having to push a little extra here. 5.5, 5.3 wide. Side by side. Going to be funneled out. Justin Brown trying to extend. Robbie Milburn up to Keegan Brown in third. Nick Klosterman on a good car. Right now, the 805 leading on the 26. Oh, what a big art up inside the top four. Keeping it clean. Engineer Thompson racing hard, charging. Able to work his way forward. 555. A little bit of dirty. A little extra debris there. No big deal. Klosterman dropping hard here. As the field is stacked back up. Michael Strickland up to the wall. Trying to hold on. I'll tell you what, those extra little wall taps not doing any justice. 34 tightens up. 98 trying to cross over. Opportunity knocking for every one of them. Laskowski on board. Just trying to feather everything. Muscarella giving us our cautions. Admin Box giving us our 25 lap to go set. Like 24 to go now. AdminBox.com. Use promo code CHOPSHOP. Save yourself a little extra money when it comes to an Admin Box. We enjoy what Fish does and all that he has going on. We appreciate that very much. How about Churchy? He's still a lap down. He says, give me my lap back. I'm going to drive around everybody. He's still driving with one hand. And Keegan Brown holding on to third. Race line presenting it. That second lane trying to work. Spiker Laskowski battling back and forth. They got a little side by side. And Stryker still working the outside lane. Nick Klosterman, very bottom side, still trying to hook up. Had a great car. And they're really going here. Just kept himself inside that top three. 88-34, 3 wide corner exit. Woo, back to 2x2. 88, still working the outside lane. Church coming in. Oh, Church back to pit road. Caution will come out again. Same thing. Same dang old thing. 19 laps to go. Sheesh. Mr. Brown is your race leader. Robbie Milburn will be second. Keegan Brown in third. Pace Truck catching them up. Do the thing. Chris, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. If you like yourself a little extra dirt racing, consider doing the thing. Thank you for the share and the roll. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Y'all keep killing it. You keep doing the thing. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Church's Lady. Good luck, Churchy. Church's Lady. Good luck, Church. All right. All right. We will be live streaming tomorrow. We'll be doing something. I don't know what we're going to be doing. I found an affinity for VR games here as of late, but I don't know how to stream for the VR headset. All right, we're going. We're green. Justin Brown, Robbie Milburn, Keegan Brown. Keegan Brown, very bottom side. Stryker inside the top five here. Saved a lot. 01 door to door. 805 of Jaden Sheehan. Got that outside lane prevailing currently. Justin Brown able to hold on enough on the tires as right now. Strickland rocking a hard spot. Laskowski on the outside lane. Stryker, a little wall tap. 01. Big swing for Nathan Big Art. Going to cross over for the 88. 01. Good throttle out. 88, very bottom side. It's tied up on the race line. 01. Clears Falcon Smith trying to work the bottom. Justin Brown out front, 16th of a second. Difference here, 16 laps to go. We want to get enough tire here. As the rooster sprays, it is insane. Thompson Racing Hard Charger currently right now. Michael Strickland at 5 spots. $15 laps to go. 88-98, door to door. Laskowski shoving us away. He's all HR shoving stuff going on right now. He does. He gets up into the 88 again. Gotta make sure you're clear. Connor Hazel goes around on the bottom side. Stryker now with some right side damage. Justin Brown. 4 spots to gain now, becoming that hard charger. Big Heart and Strickland. Strickland still holding on. 27 on the bottom side. Laskowski trying to close in a Falcon Smith. Big Heart up one more. Gonna be, door to door. Oh, 555 down to the door of the 01. 01 broken right front. It's gonna go around. Caution will come out here. As Keegan Brown upends Nathan Big Heart. Door breaks that right front. That right front right there. The old paper mache. It was great close racing, and then next thing you know, Nathan sitting on pit road and everybody else looking for that next 13 lap green flag run. There'll be 13 laps to go. Just needs my attention. All right, we gave Jess permission, and AliExpress says no. Well, she was trying to get a discount on a diamond painting, so she's been doing this one. It's like 5 foot by 7 foot. But we got her for Christmas. I think it was for Christmas. It's a big family one. It's real cute. She's got another one that she's been really wanting, and she's been waiting for it to go on sale. But our region is not covered on the sale. They were going to give her $70 off, which takes it from like $250 to it was like $230, something like that. Anyway, she was going to be spending about $160 on something that she really wanted, and the discount doesn't count. So we'll have to wait just a little longer. Let's do the thing. Robbie Milburn.
Wait, what did she want? What? Huh?
It's a diamond painting. It's a diamond painting. It's almost $200. It's big. It's massive. It's the size of a quilt.
Jeez.
And she's been very patient with it. And these things happen. It's crazy. Massive.
And there was a
things.
discount code, and they're like, "Oh no, you can't discount that
because and she went to put the address in to buy it, right? And they said, "Oh, but your area does not get the discount code." Like, why not? All right, 8:05 up into the wall. We got 10 laps to go here. Justin Brown, I feel for her. I love Jess, right? I love her so much.
Tell her to send me the website and everything, and I'll see if it'll apply for me.
And I'll figure it. I'll see what she says. It's ridiculous.
You know what? I'll just go around you. I'll ask her myself.
Justin Brown, Robbie Milburn, Jaden Sheehan, Falcon Smith, Connor Hazel. Yeah, ask for yourself. It's fine. He'll explain it to you. Connor Hazel, 6 spots gained. Connor working, trying to be that hard charger. 8 laps to go to be 7 this time by. Ooh, baby, Dev on the bottom side. Churchy on pit road, getting those things fixed. Trying to do it as Chris. Thank you for the like. Thank you, folks, for being out there. I appreciate you more than a 1. Still in 10, still on the lead lap. Able to work his way forward. Very much in danger of going a lap down, though. A little clean air ahead of him, so should be fine. 16.29 his last lap. Justin Brown, 16.07. Oh, Stryker resets. He's fine. Had an issue. Did not want that caution to come out. 6 laps to go. Robbie Milburn trying to close back in. Jaden Sheehan in 3rd. Falcon Smith in 4th. He is sent here. Trying to do what he can. Full second, now the gap for Justin Brown. Utilizing that right side up near the wall. Jaden Sheehan trying to find grip where there is grip. 4 laps to go. Falcon, edge of the corner, down on the bottom side, crossing over. Connor Hazel, a second back from Heath. Justin Brown coming around 3 laps to go now here in Eldora. This week 16 locks up. Only a couple of weeks left in this one, this whole series. And I tell you what, it's been a great season so far. Oh, caution back out. Something happened. Brad Dove jumping a pit road. Whoa. I don't know if he tried to take a swing or if he was just hard into the wall there. That up. .25, second lane. 555. Trying to get around early. Oh, gets into the door just a little bit. 25 on the drive off. Wings down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Oh, I don't think he got the brakes. That drove him up the racetrack, so he tried to avoid getting into the 555 of Keegan Brown there. All right, we'll be 2 to go. Like a green, white checkered attempt. Trevor's trying to cool off the tires. That's why they run on the bottom side of the racetrack. Those things get hot. Single file restart for the tail end of this one. Yep. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. Woo! All right. Banana. 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 Right. All right, we're green. Whoa, baby. Sheehan says, I'll see you right there. Trying to plant it on the bottom. Malcolm Smith trying to work as well. Justin Brown out of the corner. Super late's up near the wall. White flag waves. Final lap. Eldora being everything you could ask for. Jaden Sheehan there to the inside of the Robbie Milburn. Connor Hazel, solid night for him. Jaden, big swing, bottom side, plants it up. Final time. Justin Brown gets the win. Sheehan second, Milburn third. Eldora turned out to be a pretty darn good race. How about them apples? Sheehan, Robbie Milburn, Falcon Smith, Connor Hazel, your top 5, Laskowski, Nathan Bigart, Keegan Brown, Nick Klosterman. It makes the 70-lapper do the thing there, folks. Here's your race results. Thank you to Geomax for being on board with the Chop Shop Racing Dirt Series. Again, discord.gg/Chop Shop Racing if you want to get out there and be a part of it. Justin Brown, Jaden Sheehan, Robbie Milburn, Falcon Smith, Connor Hazel, your top 5, officially unofficial for the feature. Nathan Bigart, Keegan Brown, Nick Klosterman, Michael Strickland, Brad Dove, Robert Church, the final 12 drivers here tonight. These drivers, when it comes to this racing stuff that they do, get Eldora this week, Cedar Lake next week. We have 4 races left. Cedar Lake, Fairbury, Kokomo, and Charlotte. 20-week racing segment. We'd love to see it. As everybody holds on, man. How about them apples? There's your... I like that they still got the flames going. All the flames. Budgie with 500 biddies. Thank you, dear. You're a legend.
Budgie Bird 5 sent 500 bits.
Thank you, Brian. Hey, all right. Do you believe we get to talk to him? Let me talk to him. Talk to him. Justin Brown comes home. Victory Lane here tonight in the feature. 70-lapper, feeding well for the setup, feeding well for the type of racing that this is. Long feature means save a tire and being able to do so from right around that the top 3, top 4 spot, and then being able to take over the lead. It was a good race, man. Walk me through it.
Yeah, with the 70 lappers, I mean these longer races, I tend to be prepared to save a good bit. I came into this one like not wanting to save as long as I normally do. I thought about saving to lap 40 and just rolling the top from that point on, but then I kind of got a little ego in me, and I was like, I'm going to go for the fastest lap of the race. And I went up to the top, got it. Then Jaden got it. Then Keegan got it. Then I took it back, and then Keegan got it again. And I was like, well, I'm just going to roll it from his point on. And I think around lap 20, I just started sending it, and every now and then would cut back off the top to try to save a little bit. But no, the track was good. I like Eldora. I like it whenever I can run here on the around the wall. Whenever it gets to the point where it is just balls to the wall the entire way around the top, I'm not that good. When you have to save, you have to move around a little bit. It gets a lot more enjoyable, and I'm a little bit better at this track. It was fun. I was kind of worried Robbie was gonna have better tires though. He fell back pretty heavy at the beginning, and then climbed his way back. And I thought he was gonna have more tire than me, but from what he told me, I think we had right around the same tire. So it was pretty good.
It's a good race, especially whenever you get to the point of finding, equality in racing. One of the things I liked about tonight's race was finding the groove early, because you guys had a pretty long green flag run in good portions of this race, and just made the racing that much more. It was like a battle of attrition, right? You're going to catch lap traffic, or you're going to catch lap traffic, and then because it seemed like at least for the top 9, top 10, everybody was on par to pretty well be on that lead lap.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, we got to work on Brad Lewis's throttle control. I mean, every time we run these longer races, like I don't know, if I ever lap him, I feel like I just hear that thing just on the chip the whole way around. And I want to tell him next time to send me whatever setup he has. I'm going to adjust it, and I'm going to put a 9.0 restrictor in that thing and see if it'll help him out. I think that would make a big difference for him because he's just spinning like crazy, and it just wears his tires out so fast. So we got to work on that a little bit with him, but I might talk to him about it here in the future. Try to help him out a little bit because he needs some help with these longer races. When it comes to a grippier track, and hell, even in the midgets, he's been doing really good, honestly. Like really surprising me this season. Just need to work on him with these longer races where you got to work on your tires. But yeah, a lot of people complain about the tire wear. I love it. I mean, in my opinion, you don't have to be on the fastest setup to win a race on these longer races if you're going to save tires. If you can save tires better than the other people, your setup can be subpar and still be faster whenever their tires are about gone. So it just makes it a lot more enjoyable to me. You don't like how you see in real racing. You see some people kind of wait a little bit and then they just start sending it. And as people say about Ricky Thornton, and I'm going to hear it from people saying, "Oh, he's all on the bandwagon of Ricky." I mean, I've liked Ricky for years, but he's really good at seeming like he's just kind of slow early, but then just turns it on and just starts sending it. And then you see, and that's why they say Ricky Thornton doing Ricky Thornton things. He'll just come from the back to the front because he left a little bit on the table early, and then whenever he finally got to the point where he felt like his tires were going to be good for the rest of the race, he starts sending it. And I really enjoy watching that in real racing, and I enjoyed doing it in here.
It's the way it is, man. The way it is. I like it. A lot of entertainment tonight, Justin. Congratulations. I like it. It's a good deal. Give you shout outs, brother.
Big shout out to everybody at CFM. There's been some complaints up in the air because they changed their pricing, which I understand why. It ain't the best for everybody in every situation, but I mean it is what it is. It's a business. They got to do what they got to do. I'm still gonna run them. I'm not gonna change up. I love their stuff. They make the best stuff on the sim, and bar none. I truly believe that. I'll never change my idea on that. So big shout out to them for everything they do. Big shout out to everybody at Warrior. I need to pound on Nick to get my wrap done because I haven't really pushed on it here lately. I need to get it done a little quicker. I've been waiting to see what I can do with that. Try to get that in before the end of this season. Everybody at Chop Shop for putting these on, you for streaming it. I didn't stream tonight. I kind of came into this like 3 minutes before practice ended. Just didn't have the time, and after last week, I just dropped out. My stream dropped on the very last lap, so I just didn't have the mood to do it again this time. A big shout out to everybody that does come into my streams, and my wife will let me have my hobbies. That's about it.
I like it, man. Congratulations. We'll see you next week. This one's going to be a ton of fun to watch.
Yep. See you, man.
That is Justin Brown coming home in Victory Lane. P2 tonight will be, excuse me, Jade Sheehan, who I'm going to disrupt from being live in the broadcast waiting room to come up here and give your interview. It looked like a P2 finish there for you tonight.
Yes, sir. I was just showing the boys how I got in the Falcon on one of the restarts, and I was trying to make sure that my apologies. I messaged him privately, but I never heard from him. But Falcon, I am sorry. I didn't mean to get into you on a restart, and we were just kind of discussing where he was in terms of lane usage, and I was kind of following Justin on that restart, and I seen where Robbie was. He was a lot closer to the wall, so I didn't really know where he was, but I was just apologizing. So we were just kind of discussing that incident, but it was a pretty good run. I'm happy with the EOL challenge completed. I was able to run through the field pretty cleanly. That wall, man, that wall likes to grab people.
That's one of the things that I was watching prior. The you just get the right side anywhere close to corner exit. It's like a pancake or a flat spot.
Yeah, and I think iRacing's kind of been watching how people wall ride and how you can kind of get a speed boost from wall riding, and I think they've kind of been making adjustments to where the wall is less forgiving when it comes to getting your right rear into it. But if you watch how the pro guys do it, they're able to get their right rear into that corner or on the wall consistently, and the quarter panel will bend. That way they can run their line. But on iRacing, it's just solid sheet metal, and it'll spin you around if you get too much into it. If only there was a way to actually code that into the game where it's a little bit more forgiving both ways. But
yeah, I'd like to see more in this game that stiffens this thing up because the car just seemingly having all the I don't know. It's weird. This car seems like paper mache from time to time.
I would like to see like iRacing meets BeamNG. Like if we can get those physics to somewhere meshed in the middle with a happy medium, I feel like this game would be an outstanding simulator and pretty realistic in terms of damage model. But I think sometimes these cars are just way too flimsy, or on the quite opposite side, you could just do a brawl and your car look unscathed. So I know it's just a back and forth battle of damage models and getting it corrected, but you know, shout out to these guys. They put on a hell of a show tonight. Shout out to Justin. He's pretty much took that lead and ran with it. And then our guys, we definitely ran consistently. Shout out to Robbie because he definitely didn't want to give up that P2, but I threw it in, kind of ran a blocker, like a block line, but he also kind of did the same thing, which I think he ended up spinning the tires a little bit, and ultimately he took home that P3. But shout out to all of our guys. We were running pretty good, and the Majula C Speed shop continues to dominate, and we continue to run the show in the Warrior team.
Way it works, man. It was a ton of fun to watch, Jaden. Always a pleasure, brother. You keep nailing it down. I'll throw you back down with those guys. P2 tonight, man. Congrats.
Thanks, sir.
That's Jaden Sheehan. Last but not least, Robbie Milburn here for his therapy session here tonight, as Jason says out there on the old Facebook page. Robbie, how you doing?
I'm all right. I came in not confident with the long run set up, but so my whole goal, I even told Jason pre-race, I'm gonna just try to chill for a little bit, see how the race goes, and then goal is just finish top 3 and go accomplish. So I'm happy with it. I'm okay.
So one of the things that I was noticing with and actually Justin had pointed it out, the race line kind of started low early and then worked its way up. But if you could run the outside lane and save tire, that was kind of the main point, the main goal. On this setup, when you have to focus on running high, where do you have to put yourself in to be able to just keep yourself in contention? Because you backed off way early. I expected to see that.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not all that good at saving tires, so my saving tire is run middle low and just try to keep the car under me. And then, honestly, I wanted to wait a little longer, but I saw they were so far ahead, and I'm like, oh, if there's no yellow, then I'm going to be in a bad spot. Because even if I do catch them, the track's be so slick, I'm going to have to run out of my mind just to get by him. Um, and yeah, I'm just not great at running anywhere but the bottom and save tire because if I'm on the wall, I just want to be hammered down. It feels way
Mhm.
better, way
Mhm.
cooler. Tear the
Well,
deck out of the darn thing.
I mean, you tear the right side out of it, and then I mean, around this racetrack, if you can run the outside, it's not all full throttle. It's a lot of modulation, but well, you have to do less with your left foot than you do with your right foot.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And yeah, once I caught him, I think we ended up comparing. I don't remember who had better tires, but anyway, I felt like I would gain on him here and there, and then I would just screw it up and cram the wall, and especially like 1 and 2, um, and over again that happened, and finally it brought other people into the fight, and in the restart late, I expected Jaden to throw it, and he did. Then I crossed it, and then whenever he threw it again in 3 and 4. I saw Falcon. I'm like, well, I can't go all the way low, so I'm just gonna be in Falcon's way so I don't lose another spot. But
Well,
it's a good race. I'm
yeah,
happy with it.
not bad. It's 70 lapper. That's what everybody's been asking for. A little bit longer races.
Yeah, mm, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like. I don't even know how they do it, but I like or on the darn DMT set, well DLMT set,
Mm.
because I ran 100 laps with that set at Eldora, and I finished with like, gosh, probably 15% more tire. So then again, maybe I went earlier, and there's a lot more cautions than that too, so it might have played an issue. But no, I've enjoyed the DLMT set, and then they're all longer races, so I wouldn't be opposed to longer races at all. But sometimes I just like to hammer down and get after it like we did in heat.
I like it. I like it. That heat race was amazing. By the way, just watch it. Everybody crossover, slide this way, push it, and it was awesome. So I mean, I like that's the reason why I like the heat races because that's where everybody's just balls to the wall and and flat sending it. I think that's the big key.
Yeah, yeah. Heat races are very underrated. They're often the best parts of racing, even in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen local guys beat Jonathan Davenport at Lernerville in the heat, and then they get lapped 3 times in the feature.
Yep. 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 It's a whole it's a whole different animal to heat to feature. So two different styles of racing, but it's all just as exciting. Let's Cassie, I'll take all the help y'all want to send my way. Awesome. Ethan was hoping you were going to get the win today. By the way, he says that he wasn't there.
I mean, he
so.
better. I've given him about 3, so
Yeah.
he better root for me when he can. Is if he's here next week, I'm sure we'll get up front and well, I can't say we'll get up front because I'm not that confident. If I lock in the line again, we'll get up front and maybe I'll give it away again.
Yeah,
But,
we'll see. I mean,
but
it's
also maybe not.
I was gonna say you got the win last week, and we're gonna go run, the dirt midgets again. So, chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Lernerville. Well, not Lernerville. I like Cedar Lake, so I have Lernerville in the background here watching it. I like Cedar Lake. It's probably one of my favorite tracks. However, I don't know how midgets run on it, and I know I can't run it the same way doing late models.
Right.
Because when I do it in late models, I literally just put the right rear on the wall and just, pedal all the way through and just scrape it all along the whole wall. And if I know I do that in the midgets, I'm probably just going to be upside down somewhere in like turn 2 area, so can't really do that. But we might have to get up there and run it a little bit.
We're running hard, Robbie. Today was a calm day, and I didn't have to charge it by the hour, so we're good to go, man.
Yeah, taking deep breaths. The sessions are starting to pay off.
That's right. That's right. Give you shout outs, brother. P3 finished tonight. Congratulations.
Yeah, Warrior Racing, like I always said, a bunch of good guys all hanging out, talking BS, and having a good time throughout the week, and then doing it again here on Discord on Thursdays. And I think Higo got the set together. Other than that, I don't know if we had a set, so shout out to him for that. And Jason for Jason, and Jason Satterfield as being my counselors throughout the week. He's throughout the week. You're on Thursdays, so that's how that goes. I'm just very high strung. And of course, everyone that puts on Chop Shop. The AI projections are fun to read, even if sometimes they're kind of wonky, but I still have a good time reading them and watching people interact with it. And yeah, good vibes only. Good night, and as always, appreciate you.
Always, Robbie. I appreciate you. That is Robbie Milburn. He's talking about the AI projections. That I gotta ask Stryker how it's done, so that way, I can do my own version of it. See how they match up. You know what I mean? I think it would be kind of cool.
They're pretty cool. Like I enjoy reading them and the outlook it gives.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're pretty darn close, honestly. Somehow.
I'm gonna have to figure it out because I like it and I like that that they have their own, right. Like tonight, the odds on, or what was the favorite? Hold on, I'm looking.
It was Colostrum was the favorite, but a lot of that was based off of him winning the last time we came here in a sprint car.
Yeah.
But he had a good run tonight too. So
he did. He got so things happen. All right, brother. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week, and good luck at the rest of your races this week.
yes, sir. Appreciate it.
That's Robbie. I'm going to throw him back down to the rest of the guys. What a great race that was. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. You're all amazing. Keep up, keep it on. As our good friend Joe Dirt would say, life's a garden, dig it. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for being out there. I want to thank you very much. Again, had some drivers send me some messages about paint schemes they run. I want to touch on this real quick. I've put it in my Discord. I've put it in pretty much every Discord that I've been out there. If you have a paint scheme that's political in nature, or has anything that could be considered racist, don't bring them to my streams. I know I don't talk politics and I don't talk anything like that. And there's a reason why. It's because racing is racing. Politics there should be no politics in racing. It's just racing, and these drivers are out here to have fun. If you wanna use somebody else's platform, or use your own platform to talk politics and all that stuff, I could care less. I have my own belief structure, and we want to get into those kinds of things. We'll make a show about that specifically. But when it comes to gaming and racing and all this iRacing stuff, like my soapbox is just leave it off the track. You know what I mean? It's the only thing I've asked. I've asked everybody not to come to the stream and beat up on each other when it comes to drivers in leagues. You do that in the Discord, do that in private messages. And I've also asked for no offensive or political content. That's what I want. It's my platform. I can choose to or choose not to broadcast something based on those things. So that is, I'm going to say it every single stream now. It's gonna have to happen over the course of the next few streams. I won't say it on Saturday because I've covered it for Chop Shop, but we'll say it on Sunday, and then we'll say it on the next stream. So, but outside of that, folks, you all are amazing. Thank you very much to everybody being out there. If you want my political opinion, sit with me in Discord. I'll tell you my political opinion. I'll tell you my life opinion. From somebody who is I was born in Mississippi. My family is Jewish and Native American, and we were kind of a hodgepodge of a whole bunch of things. But we come from the Killebrew family and the Followell family. That's our main lineage. Think about that. I'm one of these guys that likes to talk racing and likes to talk about gaming and likes to just sit and try to entertain as well as I can. So if you like that, then please be a part of it. Thank you very much to everybody being out there. That's my soapbox. We're good. I appreciate Lunatic Designs, Kigo the Lunatic, of course, being on board with us. Thank you to Chop Shop Racing. Thank you to, of course, Muscarella Enterprises and to all of them. Thank you to, of course, Geomax for being a part of the Dirt Series admin box, Track Racer, Polystats, B&B Music, and, of course, Thompson Racing for your hard charger tonight. And, of course, and always, we want to thank all of the partners and sponsors and affiliates of all the leagues that we call, because without those They make the bill for things like me very, very easier to swallow, because they're able to offset some of the cost with those sponsors. So we thank them very much for putting their money where the mouth is. So it is. If you support sim racing, go to iRacing.com. Make sure you sign up for your subscription today. Get yourself on the track and get out here and race with these guys. Rookie dirt license. It's pretty easy to get in there and learn a thing or 10. But doesn't mean it's easy. It's going to be easy to race these guys. They race close and they race hard. We'll see you soon, folks. Budgie, I love it. You're amazing. Thank you to Jess. Thank you to Penguin for being in the RC tonight. And, of course, thank you to Stryker and to John Hammond. We'll see you soon.